Let's jump into the teaching. Today is all about making your offer stand out, making your marketing stand out in certain ways. First up, okay, Facebook ad. You're going to have your profile pic here. Maybe it's your logo, maybe it's your headshot. What I will tell you there is either one is just fine. Then you're going to have your text. The text here needs to be simple and it does not need to be long form copy. All right, I have split tested a lot. You can do long form copy. You can split test if you want to, but short and sweet to the point is what you want here. Your target, attention, plastic surgeons. Give them a strategic question. Y'all, my penmanship is better than this, but I'm looking this way, writing this way. That's my disclaimer for you. How would you like to get or have goal in time frame? There's two ways you can finish this. Even if you some sort of a negative, like even if you don't have the time right now, even if you've never done this before. So this is the pain. You can also do pleasure. So how would you like to get 30 new patients into your office in the next 90 days? And then you could say pain point, even if you've never, make it platform specific. You're on Facebook, right? So make it, even if you've never done Facebook ads. And then you could say, how do I know this can work? You're reading this, aren't you? So it tells them you know how to target. If somebody who's not a plastic surgeon sees this, they won't even click on this read more because it doesn't apply to them. Like if your targeting is a little bit off for whatever reason, as Facebook is in the learning phase, that's fine because they don't care. So they're just going to keep scrolling. This is a good example of what can work for the copy of an ad. What I'm about to tell you though, is that the text is not the first thing they see. I don't care if you make it all caps, attention, plastic surgeons. It's never going to be what their eyes see first. Their eyes are going to see the creative first, whether it's an image, whether it's a video. If that intrigues them, they're going to go up and they're going to read that text. This is the first thing they see. Then their eyes go here. Then their eyes go here to the headline. And then if it resonates, they're going to click this button.
Is that all? Or just I can just leave it?
Yeah, that's it, because you don't want to keep them on the ad longer than you have to. The whole point is to get them to the landing page. So that's why you keep it short and sweet. This is just the doorway. The headline typically is going to be the offer. 10 patients, no cost to you. You can even put a little finger pointing emoji, something there that points to this button.
Hey, real quick, before we get too deep in this video, I am going to be giving away a free lead magnet on how to generate stealth wealth. I'm going to drop it at a very specific time in this video, so be on the lookout for that.
These are the top 5 scroll stopping creatives. I've seen it myself over the past almost 4 years, what wins out over other ads. And this is what we have come up with. Number 1 is a meme. People just love memes. There's no way around it. If you can intrigue people with a meme, get them to stop long enough to, get a little smirk on their face, they're going to go to that number 2 and read the text. Let's go to number 2. This is more of a visual hook, a visual scroll stopper. I call this the hangover ad. And I don't mean drinking, headache, hangover. I mean physically something is hanging off, hanging over. So they give you a certain amount of space to do your ad. What if you went to canva.com and you grabbed an image that you liked as a background and it was this big? You're using all the space that Facebook requires you to have for an ad, but the actual colors and image background was this big. And then you have an element here. Maybe it's a person that is, this is going to be terrible. So maybe it's a doctor or something. I mean, this is it. This is as simple as it needs to be. So if you look here, this doctor, part of his head is hanging over this ad space. So this is the whole ad. This is white space here. This is white space here. And you can maybe have part of his body hanging off the bottom here. This is how marketing works. You got to stop him first, get him to read, get them to click. So the next one is going to be Smudge. And I'm going to show you an ad that has, I cannot beat it. It's a retargeting ad that I've used for almost 2 years for a client. Nothing can beat it. Nothing can beat it. Videos don't beat it. Memes don't beat it. Hangovers don't beat it. So I just hit the sweet spot. I don't know if it's because it's half of Muhammad Ali's face and like eyeballs. Maybe that's it. For whatever reason, that particular Smudge ad outperformed all the other ones. I've done memes with that client. I've done blur. I've done contrast, everything. But that one picture, game over. So I've tried to beat it. I can't beat it. So now I'm tired of trying. It just still keeps running and getting clients. So whatever.
You patiently waited. I have created a stealth wealth guide. It turned out awesome. I'm putting the finishing touches. I'm getting the cover made, all that kind of cool stuff. If you want this and you also want to learn exactly how I created it, click on the link on the screen. You're going to be taken to a landing page. Put your email in and I will send you this ebook as soon as it's ready. And I will also send you the training that goes along with it absolutely free. Now back to the video.
For an example here, maybe there's water and it's just a nice pretty sunset, but you take a tool in Photoshop or in Photopea and they have a smudge tool, and I take it, brush across this one time. I don't go crazy with it. I just smudge this image just a little bit. What I have seen is that will stop people in their tracks because they're scrolling, and then your brain picks up on it way quicker than you do, but it makes you stop. What was that? Let me scroll back up. What was that weird smudge? What is this ad about? And then they read it. But number 5 is contrast. If you make it high contrast, like it's a super bright, just odd picture, that's also like you have to stop and, okay, it's a house. That's weird. Let me read the text. Attention realtors. Well, I'm a realtor. What else is there? The whole goal is to get them to stop long enough. And this is from top to bottom what will move the needle for you. Let me do this. Let me just do like a live example of smudging a picture using the tool. I think that would probably be valuable. PHOTOPEA.com. And now I'm also going to go to Canva. These are both just free services. Well, Canva has a pro, but I have never paid for Canva. So let's go Facebook post, so that I can get the correct dimensions. Somebody give me a niche.
Real estate?
Real estate.
How about mine? How about holistic medicine?
Holistic medicine. All right, let's do one of each.
Hey, Evan.
Yeah.
The other day when we went into my Facebook page, you showed us how to pull up the groups in Facebook and stuff. I clicked on and joined that one group that day. It worked. I mean, I got a ton of responses. It worked, but if you're going to do it,
works, but maybe too good. Yeah. So.
Yeah, if you're going to do that, you got to be ready to field the calls or the emails because it's going to blow you up.
I like this one. So we'll do a couple things here. Let me do one hangover here just while I'm doing this. Elements. Let's see if okay, cool. This is enough to stop me scrolling. This will intrigue a realtor, but it will also, you can use it once you get a realtor as a client. You would use their listing. You would have that picture here and then just a for sale sign just sticking off the bottom. And you might even want to do, this is kind of crazy. So let's just get this thing here because I don't want the green on the top. Maybe you just give it a little border there. That's fine. So backward. That's what I wanted. And then I'm going to move it down so that the grass is hanging over. So it's almost like a double. See what I did there? Like I wanted this thing to not just be grass hanging off. So now it looks like it's in the grass and hanging over there. That's a pretty sweet ad. It's kind of an ugly ad, right? And that's okay, y'all. Like the point's not to be the best looking ads, it's to get attention. So that's something that you can do on Canva. So now what I want to do is holistic medicine. I'm going to just make this image the full thing. We're not doing a hangover now. I want to do the smudge. And because I don't think Canva has a smudge tool for free, it doesn't. So I'm going to download this image. So I'm going to move this to my desktop.
You can download images without an account or without paying for the image?
Yep. Yeah, the only images you can't do that with are the ones that have the little crown where it says pro, and then you can upgrade. I'm going to open from computer. There it is, Untitled Design. Now I'm going to find the smudge tool. So the smudge tool is the same place as the blur. You have to kind of hold it down and then it'll pop up all three of these. So now the smudge tool is what I picked. Now I get it. You guys aren't like graphic artists, but I'm showing you don't really have to be a graphic designer in order to take something that's already made and then do that with it. Y'all, that's going to stop people right there from scrolling. I guarantee it. You can't not stop. Like, what is that? Let me read this. It would grab attention of your target market. They're going to read the text. And if it resonates with them, they're going to click the button.
Wow. That looks awesome.